Welcome back. So we have reconciled our bank account Barclays Bank in the previous lectures. Now let us talk about the reconciliation of cash in hand. First of all, you must be thinking that there are no external records of cash in hand. What is the point of reconciling that? Well, even though there is not a third-party statement coming here, but there is a physical evidence available against which we can reconcile. What do I mean by that? Just go and open your cash till and count the cash there and check if that is £4,000. If that is the case, the account is reconciled, but you still need to mark as reconciled in your QuickBooks Online, and we need to use the reconciliation features intelligently so that they are properly marked as reconciled. If your cash till is not showing you £4,000, you need to immediately find the problem what you have not recorded and record that. By the way, since there is no third-party record, we have to rely on our memory to know what is missing. We should be ideally doing the cash in hand reconciliation daily so that if there is anything missing, it is easier to recall if the event is from the same day or just one day old. Now let us go to the cash in hand register first. I need to show you something. Here in the cash in hand register, you can see that the status of this transaction is neither C or R. C mean cleared and tentatively reconciled against the bank statement line, and R mean properly reconciled at the end of the period. None of that is visible here. So, and of course we cannot do that because there is no statement that is coming for the cash. So the reconciliation process will be a little bit different. So how do we approach the reconciliation? First of all, let us go to reconcile screen. You can go to that screen from here, bank transaction, or you can directly go there from here as well. So reconcile and open in new tab. Now on this screen, first of all, choose the right account. In our case, it is cash in hand, and you will notice that we have some additional fields that are available here. System knows that we haven't uploaded the statement for this, so it has given us some additional fields for our quick help. Now first of all, statement ending balance. Let us say we have counted our cash on 31st of January and the balance at that point is exactly £4,000. So I will enter 4,000. I will enter the statement ending date, that is 31st of January. Now system is telling you that if you need to record some charges, you can quickly do that here. Just enter the date, enter the amount, and enter the expense account. By the way, it just not means you need to do the bank charges only. You can actually record any expense here, but keep in mind that you only have 3 fields to record. So if you need to record an expense with additional information like the supplier name, or you need to upload the document, you should not be using these lines. But if you just need to record something quickly, a quick expense, a small minor expense, or a bank charge, this is good. Similarly, you can use this line to record any income. And then click on Start Reconciling. And on this screen, you will notice something strange. This one, the cleared balance. You know, the statement ending balance that I just have entered is £4,000, and the balance that is available in my QuickBooks already is also £4,000. Then why it is saying me that the balance is 0? Well, I have just shown you that even if you have recorded these transactions, they are not cleared at this moment. You know, if they are cleared, it is marking a C here. So they are not cleared. So how do we handle that? You will see these rows available here. All you need to do is to click here, and when you do that, you will see that this balance has now reflected here. It is cleared, and click again, and you will see that both of these rows are cleared. So they are recorded as well as cleared. And now this reconciliation finish button is available and the difference is 0. All I need to do is to click on finish, and it is telling you that you have reconciled this account. Let's finish this. And now let me take you back to this account history. let us refresh this page. And your cash transactions are now reconciled. The benefit of this mark here will be, if I now add some further transactions into my cash, those transactions will not be marked as C or R. So you would quickly be able to see what was already reconciled and what is coming after that. So with this, our cash reconciliation is complete. If we know the right process, you know how easy is that. Just one small request: you should be doing cash reconciliation quite frequently, ideally at the end of each day.